Let's take up the question, what should I do if I want to do extra upper body? First off, keep in mind, I set up the programs so you can actually recover from the work I'm giving you. So extra upper body is not exclusive from your leg training. Extra upper body means your body's going to have to recover from that extra upper body. So you actually have to be careful when it comes to the subject of extra upper body based on what your goals are. Let's break it down into 4 tiers. The first tier is your safest area if you want to do extra upper body. External rotation, pal raise, trap 3 raise. All 3 of these exercises with 10% of your weight, you should easily be able to crank out 10 reps. But 99% chance you cannot do that with good form. And these are working smaller muscles in your shoulder, and your shoulders are 15% of your verticality. So this is by far the safest area if you want to do extra upper body, because it could actually improve your mechanics and improve your lift without adding too much weight up top. And these happen to be muscles that can recover really fast. You can train these muscles a lot without risk of overtraining. The next area you'd want to do a little bit less and with a little more caution than the first area. Cross bench pullover, unless you're getting elbows below shoulder and hips below shoulder at the bottom, you could do that quite a bit to open up that thoracic, that upper spine mobility. So this one, maybe if I would say you could safely do these daily, you could safely probably do these every other day. ATG dumbbell presses, we're talking about incline pressing and shoulder pressing, because most people have done so many push-ups and bench presses through partial range that getting on the incline and the shoulder press is going to rebalance your body, open up your posture, and strengthen deep inside your shoulder to open up better shoulder movement and less shoulder pain. So these would still be safe to do extra, but you'd have to exhibit a little more caution than these, because these can put some more upper body muscle on you and do take a little more of your body's energy to recover than the top tier. Then in tier 3, we're talking about even more time to recover, but still things that can be beneficial depending on who you are. Namely, if you're not good at dips and chins, then I would say you are safer to add more of them. The reason is that if you're not good at them, your own arm swing is going to be inhibited from how it should naturally be. So you could actually be holding back your speed and jumping just because you're not good at these, and it can illuminate diet problems. A lot of guys who think they're 10% body fat are fat fucks, and dips and chins will illuminate that. If you're not good at those, then you either haven't really spent much time on your upper body to the point that it actually could be holding back your explosiveness, or you're not being honest with yourself on your diet. Dips, we're talking full stretch. Chin-ups, we're talking full hold, shoulder or pec holding to the bar, full stretch. When you do them with that range of motion, it's going to keep things more balanced. Your body's going to be able to recover from it better than if you go super heavy with partial range, which could start putting wear and tear on your joints. So you are still safe to add these extra, but again, I would say now you're talking I'd say not more than 10 sets. So say you did like 3 sets. You could do a few sets of each a few times a week, or you could do them once a week for 10 sets, or you could do like a set a day. I've seen people have good results with a set a day. But once you're starting to go over like 10 sets of these a week, your body's gonna have to put so much energy into your recovery that if we're trying to remake your lower body, then it's just gonna be taking too much energy away from your recovery to your legs. And then the final one, I'm a big fan of Scott curls with a full stretch and French presses using a rope if you have it, but barbell works for a full stretch on those triceps. But now we're getting really into just throwing extra recovery on your body with minimal performance improvement compared to these. So this I'd be most likely to use with a guy who, for his sport, whether it be a running back or a guy who drives the lane a lot in basketball, but really has weak arms, weak shooting range, these could come in handy a lot. But again, similar to the dips and chins, I would use them more sparingly, a set or 2 a day, or up to 10 sets, but not more than that in a full week. So to recap, you could pretty much train away at these and it won't mess with your lower body recovery. The more of this you add in, the more careful you have to be of your lower body recovery. Now you have to start getting really careful of that lower body recovery, and then only use these if you're actually in a situation where you need them a lot. So there we go, 4 tiers to help answer that question. What do I do if I want to add extra upper body? And it should be worth noting, tier 0 is don't. You'll be surprised at your hormone release and how your upper body will change just from all the leg and core work that you're doing. We're out of here.